Hello, Fabrizio. I'm just going to read your letter and let it wash over me and then answer it. I just got out of work. I'm a mess. I just wanted to make sure to get this to you quickly if I could. You say, okay, this is the last one. You said, I visioned most of the material that you listed, and I'll read the rest of it later on. I sent you a bunch of stuff, so thank you for taking an interest. There's a lot out there, and I'm happy to help wherever I can. You say, thank you. You appreciate that. Having understood that your major claims focus on the atlas occiput relation and the pelvic area, so to speak, it's specifically what they call the SI or sacroiliac. They're talking about the SI now. They're kind of disguising it. They know that I'm coming out. They know what my intentions are, and they're trying to keep it down because they seriously do not want this problem fixed. I don't know how else to put it other than that from what I have seen. They have fought hard to keep this from coming out. Anyway, oh my God. It upsets me still thinking about everything that they've done. I've got that on my website. You should look at it. Okay, says you're not in a position to deny anything about it. You're saying, I'm wondering, do the cracks on the thoracic lower spine make sense to you? No, they don't. Only if the ilano-occipital and the sacroiliac joints are articulated properly. But here's the thing, chiropractors are not addressing that appropriately, and I know that the biggest issue is that after you make a single attempt, you better stop what you're doing and take a look and actually figure out if you did it. Because if you did it, you don't want to go do it again, because you can do damage. And they'll do it, and they'll do it, and they'll do it, and they'll do it. That means they don't know what the hell they're doing. They're putting on a show, and they're trying to sell their wares so the public can come to them, and they can make $1 million, blah, 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 blah. Anyway, so no, it doesn't make any sense unless the head and hip is fixed first. I do that, and yes, at that point in time, it is beneficial to have that done. I didn't used to do it, but a massage therapist taught me a little something. So it's basically a massage maneuver that once the bookends are square, then yes, it makes sense to get range in the vertebra, but you don't have to do it the way they're doing it. And they're going all out, a lot of show, and they're crack. Cracks don't mean shit, in all honesty. It doesn't. And in their own jargon, when I went to court and fought them tooth and nail and stood my ground, they were saying, oh, it's the cracks. That's the reason why it's an adjustment. If she gets a crack, then she's adjusted. And I'm like, that's not my intention at all. I don't want to get a crack. Grandpa always told me, he said, the best adjustment is the one that doesn't make a crack. And so that was my saving grace. And anyway, so no, they don't make any sense to me. Chiropractors, a bunch of sham artists. And don't think I haven't been to the top. Okay, if the vertebrae are misaligned, assuming that they really are, should they be adjusted? I think I just answered that. It's not an adjustment. You cannot adjust the vertebra. You can manipulate the vertebra, and like I said, it's only indicated when the bookends are square. Until the bookends are square, then no, don't do it, because all you're going to do is damage. You get a temporary relief, but in the long run, you're causing too much range of motion in these joints that really don't need to be mobilized like that. You just need to have, your bookend square and a fluid spine, which I have. You should look at, I've got dance moves. It's actually, the reason why I put it out there is because I'm showing what I can do. I actually have really good range. I'm 57 years old. Okay. The ankle pulling, knee pulling, all that stuff is a bunch of show. I'm about ready to run out of time. And as far as the chiropractors are concerned, there might be some good ones, but I can tell you they probably know about me. And I've talked to some recently. They're argumentative and antagonizing, so I'm like, I will take it fast to the mattress. Anyway. My heart's just racing right now. I've been through the ringers